Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we explore why the Chinese-linked tanker Rich Starry turned back after transiting the Strait of Hormuz, as mounting geopolitical pressure reshapes maritime movement in the region. But this sudden move is raising new questions about shipping in the region. The medium-range tanker owned by Shanghai Xuanrun Shipping Company, carrying approximately 200,000 barrels of methanol, is the first known vessel to exit the Persian Gulf since the U.S. blockade officially began. Vessel tracking data compiled by Bloomberg shows that the tanker Rich Starry transited Hormuz but turned around later in the Gulf of Oman. It was blacklisted by Washington in 2023 for involvement in trade linked to Iran. The ship had previously operated under the name Full Star. As the ship passed through, ship owners, energy traders, and financial market investors were left wondering how the latest U.S. measures against Tehran will be enforced and its effects on oil flow. The tanker did not reverse for the first time. On Monday, it initially appeared to make a U-turn near Hormuz, but went on with the journey hours later. Following its latest turn, the tanker listed its destination as for orders. There were other signals previously and referenced the Omani port of Sohar, Chinese ownership and crew, and again for orders. Notably, the United States has positioned its navy in the Gulf of Oman and the Arabian Sea to intercept Iranian vessels trying to leave the Persian Gulf. The move is aimed at crippling Iran's economy by halting its ability to export crude oil and refined products. By blocking these shipments, the U.S. aims to deprive the Iranian government of the funds used to finance its military operations and regional proxies. Another tanker, Elpis, was also moving after the blockade began. It entered the Gulf of Oman and stopped at the Iranian coast. Data from ship tracking platforms Capella and Vortexa indicate that Elpis docked at an Iranian port and attempted another passage later. It is potentially a target for U.S. naval patrols. The U.S. blockade of the Strait of Hormuz serves as a coercive measure to get Tehran back to the negotiating table and get it to enter a deal for a more restrictive nuclear agreement. The blockade specifically targets ships that are paying the Iranian regime for use of the waterway. The U.S. has declared that transit tolls paid to Iran for passage through the strait are illegal. The International Energy Agency, IEA, warned of a huge fall in demand for oil amid the Hormuz blockade. The body said that as oil prices rise, it is becoming unaffordable for several countries, which will soon be forced to look for alternatives. It said Iran had created the most severe oil supply shock in history. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.